Making a list of the 11 greatest players of all time is tough, but even tougher is making a list of the greatest players of all time by playing position. But that is exactly what we are going to do today. In post, we have Manuel Neuer of Germany and Bayern Munich. This goalkeeper is a baller and is able to initiate attacks for his team. He is super confident and has one of the greatest highlights of incredible saves by a goalkeeper. He is the dream of any attack-minded team like ours. We have picked Manuel ahead of other goalkeeping greats like Dino Zoff, Lev Yashin and Buffon. At right back, we have Carlos Alberto Torres. His most iconic moment was that fourth goal scored against Italy at the 1970 World Cup.
Here's Dino, faced by Facchetti. Oh, it's not a bad ball for Pele on the right side. It's Carlos Alberto. And what a great goal that was! Carlos
This Brazilian was a leader on the pitch and loved moving forward. His defensive duties were solid, and he had a great kick of the ball. We have picked the Brazilian ahead of other iconic right backs like Cafu, Djalma Santos and Lilian Thuram. At left back, we have another Brazilian, Roberto Carlos. He was a speedster and loved to attack. He was quick to draw back to defend his territory and is arguably the most skillful left back to ever play the game.
Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos, gigante que yo li. Digo, su capacidad de terminar las jugadas.
His long-range shots and set pieces were iconic. We have picked Carlos ahead of legends like Maldini, Paul Breitner and Facchetti. At central defense, we have Franz Beckenbauer. A list without the man who actualized the sweeper role of defense will be thrown into the waste bin. He was strong and a very hard tackler. He was a central defender who could also give you attacking threats. Franz was also another natural leader whose influence would be immense in his team. To partner Franz, we have Franco Baresi. He is only 5'9" tall, but was prolific in defense. In 1999, he was voted as AC Milan's greatest player of the century. This alone speaks volumes about the man. He was a robust and fearless defender. He was not afraid to go forward to help in attack. We have picked the pair of Franz Beckenbauer and Baresi ahead of legends like Cannavaro, Bobby Moore and Gaetano Scirea. At defensive midfield, we have Lothar Matthaus. He had quick feet and could shoot the ball from any angle. He was also another natural leader and will definitely help organize the team. He is the first player to win the FIFA Men Player of the Year award. His intelligence on and off the ball will make his teammates comfortable. We have picked him ahead of greats like Makelele, Frank Rijkaard and Patrick Vieira. At right wing, we have Lionel Messi. His greatest moments were with Barcelona, and from this position, he also shadowed in as a false nine. Messi is a dribbler of the ball, a great goal scorer and an assist provider. He's able to get out of tight places and unleash shots at the least opportunity. It was easy for us to pick him ahead of players like Jairzinho, George Best and Luis Figo. At left wing, we have the amazing Ronaldinho. This man made more people to fall in love with the game. He was flamboyant, skillful and a delight to watch. He had great passing ability and he could locate his teammates with the ball in any part of the planet. His vision, intelligence and technique were awesome. We picked him ahead of Rivellino, Cristiano Ronaldo and Ryan Giggs. At central midfield, we have Zinedine Zidane, affectionately known as the maestro of the decade. This player was the creative genius who also knew how to fight for the ball. His ball control ability made him a perfect central midfielder for this team. He was picked ahead of other central midfielders like Xavi, Alfredo Di Stefano and Toni Kroos. At striking position, we have the greatest player of all time in Pele. He is the most complete player of all time. He was supreme in the air, good at dribbling, and had an electrifying pace. He was ambidextrous and very good at set pieces. We have a striker who actually is also an excellent playmaker. We have a striker who is not all about goals, but also comes with style and creativity. We easily picked him ahead of excellent players like Ronaldo Nazario, Gerd Müller and Romario. At attacking midfield position, we went for someone who exemplified the number 10, and we have chosen Maradona for this position. He was skillful, acrobatic and had stamina. He was also famous for his charisma on the pitch, and he feared no opposition. He was very good with set pieces. In Maradona, we have one of the most gifted attacking midfielders to ever live. We picked him ahead of other outstanding talents like Michael Laudrup, Zico and Johan Cruyff. So there you have it, our cherished audience, our ultimate greatest footballers of all time by playing position. What are your thoughts about this team? What will you change? Let us know in the comment section below.